Okay, so this is the story of my very first out-of-body experience. It was January 5th, 1999. I was just about to turn 15. I am 30 now, so it was just about 15 years ago. By the way, this is my son Banyan. He's just going to be joining us here for this storytelling session. Anyways, I had been trying for almost 4 years to have an out-of-body experience. In retrospect, what a strange thing for a little tween teenager to really want to do, but I really wanted to do it. And so anyways, on the night of the 5th of January, 1999, I was dreaming, and all of a sudden I had this dream about a demon in my face, just kind of going, boom. No, not really, but kind of scaring me. And instantly, my awareness went straight to my body, which was still sleeping. So I was paralyzed. This is also known as sleep paralysis. So I was laying there, unable to move. I was on my belly. And I guess I remember vibrations beginning, and I was feeling this sort of electricity pulsing through my body, and it was unlike anything I had ever felt before. There was nothing like it. It was absolutely, without a doubt, one of the most shocking, sort of violent experiences because it was so strong, so intense. So I'm laying there on my belly, and it's really hard to describe this, so I actually am going to be really weird and use some dolls to show you what happened to me. So just one second, I'm going to put them down. So I have a 4-year-old, and these are her favorite dolls ever. So this is Elsa and Anna. Let's pretend that Elsa is my physical body, and Anna is my non-physical body. So Elsa is laying on her belly, and we're just laying there, right? Paralyzed, unable to move, vibrating. And then suddenly, without my wanting this to happen, my feet kind of ripped out of my body. I felt a rip, literally like a rip. And rip, 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 rip. I float like this. And my head is stuck inside my physical head. And I'm just floating here. Now, while this is happening, gosh, this probably looks really weird. And this is so unlike what, people are used to hearing about with out-of-body experiences. You don't usually hear this kind of typical, usually this is what you see in pictures and stuff. Ah, and then somebody floats out of their body and they fly away. So this was so unexpected. It was just like, rip. So anyways, while I'm laying there, I am completely aware of the entire room. Without having my physical eyes open, I can see the room, which is another thing that's really shocking to me. 360 degrees, the whole entire room, I'm aware of it. And gosh, it was just so intense for, my little 15-year-old self. And the scariest part of the experience was that there were these 3 spinning orbs in the room that were brown. Come on, brown. Like, out of all the colors in the world, why brown? I don't know. They were definitely negative. They were negative presences. I don't know what to call them. I don't know if they were self-created demons or if they were beings that exist apart from my imagination, but it doesn't really matter. They were there, spinning, 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 right around my body, just sort of like filling me with this feeling of like repulsion. Like I was repulsed. I was scared. I felt violated by their very presence because it was like they were just watching me. They were just standing around my body, watching me as I was ripping out of it, and in this really awkward position. I mean, upside down, literally upside down, stuck in my physical head. So anyways, what happened next? Okay, so being that at the time I was Wiccan, I prayed to the goddess because I really believed in the goddess at the time, and I said, "Please, goddess, help me. I am really scared. Help me." In a much more dramatic intonation than that. And suddenly, gosh, I have to use these again because this is really hard to describe. Suddenly, my head finally went pop and floated straight up into the sky. And the weirdest part was that while I was up in the sky, I was also aware of being in my physical body at the same time. I'm going to get Daniel so he's not upset. So, yeah, I felt myself propelled straight into the sky. Another weird, unexpected sensation that came with that was that I felt the flapping of my cheeks in the wind. Completely unexpected, just like flapping. I was going so fast, so straight up in the sky. Couldn't see a thing. I was completely blind. Just aware of being in my body and being in the air at the exact same time. They call this dual awareness. So finally, after praying and praying and praying for help, I was finally able to wiggle free from my sleeping body and wake it up. And I woke up absolutely terrified and thrilled all at the same time because I'd been working so hard for this. I didn't expect my first time to be so scary, but it's okay. It's okay that it was, because honestly, in the last 15 years, I have had probably half the time really positive experiences and half the time negative experiences. A feeling of, when I'm in that sleep paralysis state, a feeling of malice in the room, a feeling of like something scary, something wanting to pounce on me. It's a very weird state to be in. You feel very vulnerable. So anyways, I just wanted to share that very first out-of-body experience. I don't know how many I've had since then, but probably at least 150, maybe 200. I'm not really sure, because after that one experience, it was like opening a floodgate, and now I cannot stop. And I've gone through periods in my life where I've wanted it to stop because I just wanted to sleep, and I didn't know how to make meaning out of what was happening. So now I'm at a better place, and I like them, and now I aim to have one once a week, and I pretty much do. So anyways, feel free to visit my blog where I share more about my experiences at innerandouterspace.wordpress.com. I have taken him on little out-of-body experiences before. And I think probably to date, my most meaningful experiences were when I was pregnant in the first trimester with both of my babies. And I asked if I could meet my unborn children, and I did. And I met this guy, and I met Eden. This was before I even knew their gender. So that was the best experiences. Okay, that's all for now. Thanks for watching.